What's up, y'all? My name is Lyric Monet, your favorite mystical baddie, and I'm here to give you an intuitive message, okay? Okay, so before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, so the intuitive message I have for you guys today is public recognition and achievements in 2024 are coming for you, okay? Take what resonates. I am talking to a future celebrity, a content creator, a motivational speaker, an artist of some sort, or an entrepreneur in any area and aspect of life, okay? Yeah. Every action that you're taking, like every step that you're taking every single day towards your journey, your career, you are getting closer to this breakthrough every single day. So if you're putting in the work every single day towards this action and this goal, just know you are getting way closer than you can even imagine right now, okay? I'm not talking to somebody who takes breaks and they slack for months and months and then they're back at it. I'm talking to somebody who's extremely dedicated and determined to achieving this goal. You can see where you're going to be at. Like, you've already got visions. You've already got so many confirmations that you are on the right path. This video is not for somebody who is confused if they are doing the right thing or not. You know for a fact that you're putting in the work in the right way, you know? This is not someone who could take shortcuts. I'm not talking to somebody who just gets handouts, or no, you had to put the work in to get where you're at even today. I'm also talking to somebody who spirit can literally take everything away. The devil, the enemies could take every single thing away and you can literally build that. Okay, so say you have a castle, right? And you have everything under the sun. Then for some reason that castle and everything under the sun gets taken away. It's okay, because you'll build another castle and it'll be bigger than what that was, you know? It's like any L you take, you get a bigger win. Like any loss, it gets better and better and better. It doesn't get like, oh, a loss and then I don't really got this. Okay, I got this blessing, but it ain't as big as the last one I had. No, it's like things keep getting better and better. And when I speak about blessings, it could be spiritually. Like you could have had everything you wanted in the physical, but you were soulless, you know, or you just weren't confident on the inside, or you just didn't know your spiritual, you didn't have your gifts, you weren't aware of your gifts. All you had and all you knew was the 3D realm, right? So then that gets taken away, and then you gain access to your spiritual body and your spiritual gifts and your spirit guides and your astral traveling, and you're just really in your element now. So it's like, which lifestyle will you take? But then again, after you gain that spiritual insight, wisdom, and guidance, and you've activated your chakras, you're aware of your purpose, and you're aware of your energy and how you can control the energies around you, in the elements, then you start to recreate a new world for you, you know, from the inside, not just outside, right? Because, of course, you know, on the outside, you can literally just work. Okay, got a job. Now I can get this apartment. I can get this car. I can get these clothes. All that is material, right? But then now, in this new level that you're in, you're literally creating from what the inside and out. It's like you channel so many ideas, you channel so much information that can guide you now. It's like in this level, you're no longer seeking outside yourself for answers. You're more confident with the decisions that you make. You trust what you have to say and what your soul is speaking, right? You're not dependent on other people's opinions, you know, on which path, which action should you take, you know? You may ask somebody after you do it, like, look, okay, I did this, instead of like, hey, should I do this? You know, different mindsets now. So you have gained so much. If you have lost something in the past, you've gained so much more. You've gained your soul, you know what I mean? And I just feel like that's how life should go, honestly. You should figure out your calling, figure out who you are, activate your psychic abilities, the gifts that have been given to you, and then build from there instead of like on the outside, you know, because we are more than just this body, as I said in my last video. You understand you are more than just this body. You understand you have multiple forms, so many forms of you that you can channel and become. You know how like Fortnite, how you have so many skins, you can just be this person, you can do this, you can do that, you know. Some people are just stuck at one level, they're stuck at one form of themselves, but that's not you. And yeah, there's a specific form that is going to receive public recognition. So maybe you're working out, maybe you're changing your diet, maybe you're doing your shadow work, you're healing your trauma from your past, your childhood, because you're becoming the best version. There's a specific version that needs to be seen, right? And that's what you're becoming. That's what you're working towards. So maybe you already got the money you need, but then there's just you. You got to make sure you have you know what I mean? In order to receive this public recognition, because spirit is not going to just be shining the light on you and your demons, okay? Like, you got to get things in check, okay? Spirit wants to reveal the world, show the world a master at your craft, or a master at energy, an energy master. So it's like you're an energy shifter. You're meant to shift the frequencies everywhere you go. So like super conscious to the point where like, okay, I walk into the store, I'm going to shift this frequency. Let's analyze the frequency right now, and if it needs to, if the vibration needs to be higher, let's raise it through your affirmations, through your breath work, because you know your breath has power in it, right? So through your thoughts, through your hands. Like, I'm seeing somebody like opening their hands and being able to push energy. Like, it's kind of like telekinesis, but just it's just like you're not moving anything in the physical, but energy, you're moving energy through your hands. And it's like I'm seeing you could put your hand out on somebody, towards somebody, aim it like it's a, I know that's kind of weird, but aim it like it's a gun, your hand, and shooting that energy out to people, you know? You're able to do those type of things. I'm seeing somebody like, okay, you're just pushing a shopping cart, right? And you see a mother and their kids, and the kids in the cart, and for some reason you just feel the urge to like bless them, pray for them, like they're so abundantly blessed at this moment. I send supernatural healing energy to them at this moment. You know, instead of just like, oh, I'm in this store and I'm just going to get my groceries and I'm just walking past all these people, right? You're on that type of level, that mental state, because there are people out here that are so evil that are like, oh, I sense that this child is unaware of their pure energy and their high power and frequency. Let me siphon that from them as I walk past by them. Let me just brush along Like, you know how you accidentally bump into somebody? They can literally that's how you can transfer energy. Energy transfers so quickly. Just like you pushing that shopping cart, your energy's in that cart. Anything you touch, your energy's in it. So everybody's energy is in whatever they touch, right? So that's why when you get crystals or when you get certain things, you cleanse it before you use it, right? Because you don't know what is in it. You know what I mean? So one thing I love to do is when I touch things, I bless it, with my energy. So whoever touched this, they're blessed. They got my healing energy, I do the positive shit. But I think back like, okay, if I can do it like this, who was doing the negative shit? Because I know there's somebody out here doing it, okay? But, yeah. So, you can also write down some affirmations every single day. And it's not like a whole bunch. Because sometimes when you get overwhelmed or you just don't have that determination just to constantly write full pages. Or when I say journal, you're just like, oh, okay, I haven't wrote since I was in high school, or since I don't even own a journal right now. I just don't want to do it. But you can get a little index card. If you just buy an index little thing like these and write down the affirmation, which one that I wanted to tell you guys to chant is I am always going viral for my talent and creations. That's one. Then the other one is I receive offers and collaborations on the daily. Okay? So you can create your own affirmation too. But literally stick to one affirmation or two or three if you want to do 5, if you want to do 10, go ahead. But just start off small. And if you want to add more then do that. But I want you to memorize it. That's why I don't want you to write so much down. So you should. I was about to say you have to, but you should write it as soon as you wake up. Write it down and say it. Me, if it was me, if somebody was telling me this, I would write it down, burn it, put it into the ground where my special tree that I connect with, because that's where I manifest. That's how I also manifest. But yeah, every morning, write it down, go burn it into the ground by the tree, or even just in the grass. Then at nighttime, before you go to sleep, before you go inside, literally do the same thing and do that every single day. Look at all that consistency. So you're going to keep drawing in that energy instead of just saying it one time, right? Just like with spells. If you want a spell to work, you have to keep doing it. Forget what somebody said, oh, you're doing too much. No, you have to do that because you're building that energy. Just like if you're working out, okay, I'm going to work out one day. Boom, got that 6-pack. No, you don't. Like, you have to keep doing it every day. Anything that you want comes with consistency. If you want your powers to get more powerful, more impactful, use them every single day, right? Use your element. Whatever sign you are, use that element because that's your strong suit. So don't sleep on your strong suit. Don't sleep on your power, Manifest using your magic, okay? If you're already doing the physical work, you need to do the spiritual work. The spiritual work is using the elements, okay? So, yes. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. You bring new realities to this world. And people want to live and be a part of your domain and your movement. So either you're creating a movement or something like that. Something that people can like feel connected to. Is what I'm hearing. You bring opportunities for souls to advance and level up in so many forms. You are the way shower. You will kick down the door of many industries and take over, okay? Not to conform. You didn't come here to conform. You didn't come here to bow down, okay? That's one thing I'm just hearing strongly. You do things your own way. I'm hearing this also, like you may, when you cook, if you're a cook or something like that, you may not listen to the directions. You just do your own thing. You add your own spice to it. And that just shows that, like, you are, first of all, not a follower. And like I'm saying again, God could put you in a desert and you can create a whole city. Like, you can literally start with nothing and create everything from that because you realize you are God. You realize you are source, right? Stand in that power. Use that power, You are self-taught. That's another thing that I wanted to say with cooking. You can do that on your own. You are self-taught. You're just creating things without looking at instructions. I'm not saying looking at instructions is not a good thing. Obviously, it is good, But I'm just saying, there's people who have a gift where they don't have to follow instructions and they get the same exact results or better, you know? Yeah, and you also pick up wisdom and information as you went along your journey. You didn't have like no big homie, is what I'm hearing. You know how people have like that person that they could look up to, and like, and maybe you did, but it wasn't for long. Maybe somebody crossed over, and maybe they just weren't in your life anymore. But yeah, you literally got it out the mud. I'm talking to somebody who doesn't have somebody in their corner every day rooting them on, cheering them on, giving them the answers and stuff. You have to go within. You have to tap into your spiritual realm, your internal universe. You have to connect with your spirit guides a lot. Every single day, talk to them. You need to have an altar. Somebody needs to have an altar. Not everybody in this video needs to, but there's somebody who does. Give offerings, water, spiritual water, crystals, like anything that you feel like they would like, because it's an exchange of energy. That's if you want them to work faster. If you want things to work faster for you, you have to give in order to receive, okay? But yeah, nothing of sacrificing people, none of that shit, okay? We're just talking about like nature, giving back to nature, or even just going to pick up trash. I promise you, if you go one day and just like, oh, I'm just gonna go pick up some trash, you're gonna get blessed for that. Watch. It's the little things that you do. You're being seen. Like, eyes are on you, and you're going to have those eyes on you. They're going to bring so much attention to you. Are you ready for the attention? Okay, are you ready for the public recognition? This is not time for you to be shy. This is not time for you to be like, oh, I'm in my closet, or I'm hiding my face. No, everything's gonna be seen. Okay, people want to see you. People want to learn from you. People will literally follow you, okay? Like, I'm talking about follow you to the highest level that we could possibly obtain in this realm. That's your mission, to just raise the frequency of people, lift them up, you know, in any way, shape, or form. That's why I'm saying, like, you could just touch anything and put that energy in it, so when somebody else touches it, they receive it, right? So make sure you're cleansing your energy also too, you know. So be more mindful of the things that you touch, and how do you feel when you touch certain objects, certain things, you know. And yeah, so that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. I didn't give you a card, but remember to stay in the light of the Most High, okay? Remember where you're from, okay? And remember what you're here for. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay? Peace.